Okay, so we're going to actually do video number 3, and this has to do with the right turning basic and variations of that step. So just to review, the right turning basic was 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Looking at the entire sequence lengthwise, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, that's a basic. We step across 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and we lead another basic from there. So the variations that we're going to work on initially are the outside turns on 5, 6 from these right turns. So we did that from the basic. Now we're going to do it from a right turn. So if I go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and I release the lady to turn 5, 6, I then want to follow that with another right turning basic, again, because just like when we did it with the basic, it flows better. So there's a lot of variations of that basic pattern. And one of them, well, that one that I just did, I took the hand around the lady's halo when she turned on the 5, 6. If I take the connection to her neck, as she turns, it becomes a neck wrap. If I take the connection to her waist, it becomes a waist wrap. And those are all possibilities, and the footwork is the same on each one of them. So let's do the neck wrap. So I would step across 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. So as she turns into the neck wrap, I'm going to put my right hand on her right shoulder. Don't take this hand, that goes somewhere else. I'm going to put my hand here and come across on a side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Lengthwise, and so this is a right turn with a turn for her on 5, 6, pivots, followed by a side pass. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, I do a right turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 to the neck wrap. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, that's a side pass, and pick her up in a basic. The next variation is a waist wrap, which looks like this. I step across 1 and 2. And by 2, I want to take this connection and flip it to a swing hold, drop it a little lower so it's closer to her waist. That way, on 3 and 4, when I release her, she'll feel like rolling into this waist wrap. And I'm again going to put my hand on her right shoulder blade and do a side pass exit. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and that's a side pass exit. All right, so those variations are all done from the basic position. We do a right turn with a turn either over her head, to her neck, or to her waist, and then a side pass exit from each one of those, except when I take the hand around her halo, I should say, it is actually a right turn exit, it's not a side pass. So the first one, where I take the hand around her halo, I'm going to exit by picking her up into a right turn. The other two are side passes. So next we have several variations of the same move from different promenade positions. Now when I talk about promenade positions, this is our basic starting and ending position in progressive double 2, and it is a forward promenade position. We're both kind of at angles to each other. Some people call this a V-shaped body position like this, but there are other promenade positions. For example, if I have her in a hammerlock, this is called skater's position usually, that is a promenade position. If I have her in a waist wrap, that is a promenade position. If I have her in a sweetheart position, another promenade position. And if I have two hands crossed, that is another promenade position. It's an open position, but it's still considered a promenade position. So all 4 of those positions, I'm going to do the same pattern in those 4 positions. So let's start with the first one. That was the skater position. Now you get into these positions by using a side pass. That's going to be the next video. So I'm going to start here, and we're going to do a right turn followed by usually a side pass. So I do a right turn, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and she does an outside turn. Both hands drop, and she comes into this different hammerlock position. And then we do a side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And I would do a guide drape here on 5, 6, and step into another right turn on the exit. So it's a little bit more complicated than maybe the other ones. I'll do it lengthwise and you can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna get into the skater position. I do a right turn, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 with an outside turn. Side pass, 3 and 4 with a drape, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And a right turn exit after the side pass. So it's really 3 moves on that one. The next one is the waist wrap position. Again, we get into this with a side pass. I do a right turn, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 with an outside turn. She's in an open position. I'm gonna do a side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Release my right hand to her shoulder blade, and I'm back in the basic position. The third promenade position, other than the basic promenade, is the sweetheart. So if I do my right turn, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 with an outside turn, the hands just flip. So now my left wrist is behind her neck. I go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And on this one, I'm gonna, as I do this side pass, I'm gonna release her on a turn. So I'm gonna go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and I'm gonna turn her and pick her up. So without stopping, let me do it once more this way for you. So we start in our sweetheart. 1 and 2, that's a right turn with an outside turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 with an inside turn from that side pass. And we'll cover that stuff in the side pass video as well, how to do side passes and give her turns. But that's the easiest way out of that one. So looking at it lengthwise, starting in a sweetheart position, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, turn her, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, release, so she turns, and pick her up into the next basic step. The fourth and final of this little series is the 2 hands crossed. So when I do a side pass, and again, this isn't really part of this video, but with the side pass video, I will go over that we do a side pass, and if we bring both hands over her head, we end up in a crossed hand position. So from this position, we're going to do the same thing. It's going to be a right turn followed by a side pass. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, right turn, and my right hand goes over her head. My left hand stays where it was at her neck level, so I've got a connection behind her neck. I do a side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and I'm out of that pattern. So I'll do this lengthwise for you. So we dance through this side pass and we get to this 2 hands crossed position. So I'm starting here in this 2 hands crossed position. Right turn side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, side pass, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, basic here, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is all of the stuff that I teach basic to intermediate classes, level 1, level 2, over a period of months. That is what I call right turn stuff. So all of that starts with right turns, and so there you go. Okay, thanks. I'll see you on the next video.